Payday loans. Dulac, Louisiana. Oftentimes you might be inside a bind and desire to believe beyond the container to generate the excess funds you want. Banking companies have transformed their policies and criteria made financing harder to obtain, making many shoppers from the lurch. Getting a cash advance might be a fantastic choice for you. With a little luck, now you have adequate expertise for creating the very best selection. Stay away from any frauds with payday loans on the internet. They may make an effort to cover up by making use of titles that are like great firms and might not be exceedingly concerned with your credit rating or maybe your power to reimburse the money. They only would like your information for many different deceitful good reasons. If you haven't paid off a payday advance in past times, don't sign up for another. Despite the fact that you may need dollars extremely horribly, your historical past shows that this sort of loan will not be for you. Also, they are risky, even though payday loans will be helpful. It could cause problems with your credit history or your lender if you're not managing it inside the correct approach. Keep in mind, developing a payday loan doesn't mean that you just have additional cash. It needs to be taken out from someplace else later. Make certain you have enough money to repay the loan promptly. A great deal of men and women merely shortage trustworthy revenue. If this happens to you together with you don't have anything inside your bank account after they try to accumulate, you'll end up owing much more money towards the loan provider. Often, the most basic ideas are the best tips, and this certainly keeps accurate when investigating a payday advance. Analysis is essential before you apply. Don't think each and every cash advance is the same. They usually have various conditions and terms. Before you apply for a financial loan, make sure you check out the payback policies and interest levels to ensure you use to find the best payday advance firm for you personally. If you are contemplating acquiring a payday loan, take into account that you will end up incurred a very high rate of interest, have to pay added costs, and getting this kind of bank loan puts your banking account in danger for overdrafts. Overdraft charges using a bounce check will just pile more along with the currently high expense of obtaining a cash advance. Payday loan providers normally need paperwork in the loan application method. Each clients are diverse, but most demand a bank account and proof of career. Ask with the prospective financial institution what they need regarding paperwork to obtain your loan more quickly. If you are planning to rely on payday loans in order to get by, you need to take into account taking a personal debt therapy course to be able to deal with your hard-earned money greater. When you continually depend on online payday loans, you can get yourself inside a desperate financial pattern. It is important that you realize that it is possible to repay whichever funds you are taking out. Missing out on repayments is not going to avoid the loan provider from seeking collection activities. You may be charged a charge should you don't have plenty of in your banking account, which means your cash advance can cost you more. Finances your money so that you have dollars to repay the loan. Except if you understand all the information regarding a payday loan, prevent getting one. If clients are not truthful about costs and charges, you could have located a scam. Know what the charges are for past due payments. Unexpected circumstances may possibly appear, even though undoubtedly, once you originate the money, you count on paying promptly. Go through any fine print about the agreement for your cash advance to discover their delayed costs. Payday cash loans tend to bring substantial fees expenses. In the event you need to resort to taking out a payday advance, take some time performing some study prior to borrow. In case you are facing an urgent situation, you may be pressed for time and cash. Nonetheless, if you take enough time and check around some different businesses that offer you lending options, you will probably find one which offers much better discounts. That could help you save time later on within the hours you don't waste materials making a living to pay for interest you can have avoided. Carefully research the lender before choosing a company to present you with a payday loan. There are tons of selections in terms of payday loans, so it is essential that the company you choose is reputable. Verify on the internet to see testimonials that other borrowers have created for additional information. Don't lie on your own payday loan app. While you might be tempted to accomplish this so that you can be approved to get a huge amount, placing knowingly bogus facts about your application is fraudulence, which could lead to illegal justice. Online payday loans fluctuate by organization. Examine different lenders and check out the most effective rates. This will save you a substantial amount of funds. Study all businesses you are contemplating. Don't just accept the very first loan provider to provide you with money. Evaluate costs of a few various loan companies to ensure that you get the best package achievable. Though it will be time-consuming, you are going to definitely end up saving money. The net is a superb place to find the info you are searching. Realize that you typically have about 14 days to repay your payday loan. Unforeseen situations appear in life, and in the event that you are not able to pay your loan back again when it really is expected, there is no need to worry that you just will standard. Lots of creditors will allow you roll around your loan and lengthen the payment time period. Some even practice it immediately. Just be aware that the expenses associated with this technique accumulate extremely, very quickly. More people than you think could use some financial aid. You might find a payday advance to get a wonderful assistance when you really require dollars swiftly. As is also always the case, it is actually necessary to have a complete idea of the requirements you could possibly incur. Keep reading to understand the techniques and recommendations related to online payday loans. Tips for accountable credit and online payday loans. Payday loans. Vidalia.